This is a picture of Linda Ellis, a 73-year-old grandmother who was shot in the leg during an attempted robbery in her home this morning. Now, if it wasn't for her grandson's brave actions, family members tell us things would have been a lot worse.
Guardian angels come in all shapes and sizes. Whatever higher power you subscribe to, if they don't stamp off on it, they will utilize whatever is available to ensure their will, their way, your protection, your well-being. And this video you see behind me right here is a prime example. This 12-year-old boy is an angel, a guardian angel, and should be respected as such. I want you guys to check this video out, and we're going to get right into it.
Just before 1 a.m., Goldsboro police responded to a shooting at this apartment complex on South William Street. That's where they found Ellis, suffering from a gunshot wound.
The phone was constantly ringing and ringing.
It was a phone call. Chiquita Coley, Ellis's great niece, never thought she would have to answer.
I just couldn't believe she been shot because she's a good person.
A good person who Coley says didn't deserve this. Police tell us two masked suspects forced their way into Ellis's home and demanded money.
Why would somebody come in her house and do this?
Family members tell us when they told the robbers they didn't have any cash, Ellis was shot in the leg. Ellis's grandson was home at the time. They tell us he grabbed a gun and started shooting at the intruders in self-defense. The suspects ran away.
But I knew God was on our side.
Police tell us they found one of the intruders, 19-year-old Khalil Herring, down the road suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital and died of his injuries. As for Ellis, she remains in the hospital.
She's stable, but she's, in pain.
Coley tells us the 12-year-old is doing okay and that they're all just trying to get through this together as a family.
We're emotional about it. She been here for so many years. Who would have thought somebody would come in here and do that?
Police tell us they do not expect to file criminal charges against a 12-year-old.
73-year-old woman, y'all. We're talking about a 73-year-old God-fearing woman who had her doors blown wide open. Two masked intruders aiming guns at her, shooting at her, and then ultimately shooting her. Listen, I'm not that far removed from the street element in terms of what I have witnessed in the past to not understand what would compel somebody to commit a home invasion. Okay? There could be something of value inside the property. Okay? It's a grandma and her 12-year-old, grandson there, easy target. But there's nothing inside of me, nor was there ever anything inside of me that could ever make me comprehend shooting a 73-year-old woman, a 73-year-old unarmed, God-fearing woman. Nothing. I could never empathize with you. I could never have sympathy for you. Listen, guys, it's not like they went in there and the 12-year-old had the shotty ready for him. They shot the woman first. The 12-year-old picked up the shotgun and then shot at him. So it's not like there was a gun battle. It's not like he was the one that shot at him. What would possess you to shoot a 73-year-old woman? Only the devil himself. And I'm going to repeat to you guys what I said in the beginning of this video. Guardian angels come in all shapes and sizes. If the higher power you subscribe to doesn't give it the stamp, it's not going down. Period. It's not happening. Only the devil himself could possess a 19-year-old baby himself to shoot a 73-year-old grandmother. A lot of you would have panicked. A lot of you would have froze. A lot of you would have been getting ready for 3 two-story window jumps, even though you on the first floor. A lot of you would have done that. But this 12-year-old did something that a lot of you wouldn't have done. Protected his. At such a young age? Listen, man, I know that if I would have caught a body at 12 years old, I'd be the king of the hill, man. Straight up and down. Nobody could tell me nothing. That boy's going to need some counseling. Somebody's going to need to make that boy understand that although he did not get in trouble for this, this isn't normal. What's happening around you, what's happening in your community isn't normal. People busting inside your house, trying to kill your grandmother isn't normal. You killing somebody at 12 years old isn't normal, even though it's happening to you on a regular, everyday basis. You're witnessing crime. Maybe not home invasions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not shooting people every day. But this is around you every day. And this 12-year-old just got a huge taste of this shit. A huge, big meal of this shit. He's going to need counseling. He's going to need support. He's going to need somebody to be able to help him comprehend what's going on. Otherwise, he will grow up with PTSD or some sort of complex that he's invisible. He did it once, he can do it again. I'm sure somebody will be there to help put things in perspective for him. I hope so. But this is what kids have to go through in the hood. 73-year-old grandmother shot in front of you at 12 years old. You're gonna be traumatized. You might not feel it now. You might not feel it now. Like, I know at 12 years old, if I cut a legal body and I was able to be free, I know my brain would be like, oh yeah, I'm that dude. You can't tell me nothing. I know that. But that's not normal, youngin'. That's not how it's supposed to be. God used you for a purpose, and that's it. You're supposed to be here for a reason. Your grandmother's supposed to be here for a reason. Show us why. Show us why. Show us why you saved her life. Show us why you saved your life. Don't let that dude who died die in vain. Although I do believe he's right where he need to be. You don't shoot at no 73-year-old woman, period. But I don't take joy in that. Make this situation, make this series of events an example that we can learn from, youngin'. Teach us something in the future, youngin'. All eyes is on you, youngin'. Show us what's up. Testify later on one day. Remind us in the future what you did and what you have now become. That's what I gotta say to that. Or that's what I gotta say to him. And to y'all out there, listen, it's getting crazier and crazier by the day, by the minute, by the hour. You better get yourself legally registered hammers, legally registered firearms, straight up and down. Protect you and yours, period. That's how I feel about it. I don't got time to worry about what you may or may not think is good for me and mine. There are people out there hungry, starving, wolves, who got guns and will shoot at you. And if you don't have yours ready to protect you and yours, you're going to end up like that 19-year-old, dead and gone, holding his breath forever, when you could just be breathing easy. I don't like to talk too much about that, but this is a perfect example. People are out there and they want to kill. They can kill for their meal. And the harder and harder society gets, and we don't know when's the next thing to happen. Every year there's some sort of thing. There's a special thing. There's a theme of the year that makes this year so horrible. You don't know what the next one's gonna be. You better protect you and yours, especially if you in the hood. Especially if you in the projects. You better protect you and yours. Salute to this 12-year-old boy. And salute to you for watching. I'm seeing this, you know what I mean? Hopefully we get up there. You feel me? I'm watching the subs. Shout out to everybody who's subbing. We on our way to that 1K. You know what I mean? I got some stuff. I got something special planned for y'all. Everybody who likes my shit, everybody who comments on my shit, I got something special planned for y'all. Straight up and down. Let's get to that 1K mark, baby. Straight up and down. Don't forget to breathe easy.
Breathe easy.
Louder.
No!
All right. Maybe not that loud.